say shouts out to Diddy, you know what I'm saying? But I be like, shouts out. Now they bought the escorts that were in that Diddy hired. And they all had different names. You know what I'm saying? And one motherfucker apologized to Cassie. I'm sorry for pissing in your mouth. You know. I'm sorry for fucking you in the ass. You know. I'm sorry for the way I did you. You know, that's a lot to say. And they had names. They brought one nigga. That nigga name was the Punisher. You know what I'm saying? Hit the button, Steve. They brought one nigga, and his name was the fucking Punisher. You know what I'm saying? When you bring a nigga, and his name is the Punisher, I don't know what you're capable of. I don't know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Stats and facts. If you ever see the cartoon movie or you ever see the Punisher, he kills everybody. That's what the Punisher does. So he was obviously punishing pussy. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? He was a fan too. So he was punishing ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn. You know what? You know, if your name was a Punisher, stats and facts, and you go in there and you punish people, you can't apologize later. You know what I'm saying? That's like facts and facts. That's like a freak said. You know what? I know you sucked this dick when you was a kid, but take this Diet Coke right now and get a taste out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? It just don't work the same. You know what I'm saying? You know, and niggas don't give a shit about shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, let's talk about recent events. Let's talk about recent events. You know what I'm saying? In Cali, a nigga blew up the fertile clinic. You know what I'm saying? That's like a few weeks ago. Now,
what?
He blew up the clinic. That's when the woman that are over 35 that are geriatric pregnancy, they go on there and they get their eggs froze, so they hope that they'll find somebody when they really want that'll have their baby. You know what I'm saying? Hit the buttons too. But you know, and that nigga, you know, and a nigga that was there, his girl had her eggs in there. And he was like, oh my God. He ran in there and he tried to save the eggs in the fire, okay? You know what I'm saying? You know, if the eggs are on the fryer, the eggs are under fire, you know what I'm saying? It's probably an omelet. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're over easy. Cook, you know what I'm saying? Fricassee, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Them eggs are already gone. You know what I'm saying? She can't bake no more eggs. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? A midget tried to save her eggs, you know. She ran in there. The midget saved her eggs. You know, the midget came in and saved her. But you know what? See, the dude died. You know what I'm saying? Trying to say that. But the midget got in and got out. A midget get in and get out. You know what I've never seen? I've never seen an outer-shaped midget. A midget always be in shape. Him or her, they thighs be thick as hell. I've never seen an outer-shaped midget. Never. You know what I'm saying? I really never seen a midget eat. You know what does a midget eat? Probably like corn. You know what I'm saying? You know, I give like a little feed bag. You know?
To the feed bag.
Yeah, just eat. Yeah. You know, I put it to sleep. You know, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the Snub Knows. You know that. You know where anything goes.
New listeners.
You know, it is what it is. You know, and everybody tries to give everybody a chance. Let me take a shot of tequila, you know. And Mayor Brown got on TV with his dumb ass. I know you gonna do it. But he was like, man.
Mayor who?
Brown.
Of what city?
Chicago. His name is, What's that black nigga with the gray hair?
Johnson?
Huh?
Johnson?
His name is Johnson.
Our man?
What's his name? What's the name of my man?
Jake Johnson.
Oh, fucking brown, black, Johnson, Jake. It don't make no difference. The nigga said that. He was like, all I'm going to do is hire black people. I mean, if he going to do it, do it. Don't say it. He said that shit. He said it. And they put him on blast. He was like, man, my attorney is black, this is black, this is black. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to hire him. But don't put that up. Don't put that shit out there. You know, go ahead, Steve. You had something to say.
Why do you think he did it? What do you think the...
Well, but he was letting people know that, you know what, I'm hiring African Americans.
Well, don't we need that? Don't black people need to know they can go down there and get a job?
It's not knowing that you need a job, but knowing you qualified. You know, if a white person goes, they be like, man, you know, a white person gonna complain, like, I can't get a job because, you know, this nigga need a job. You know what, Steve? You know, this week, I went to my job, and I went to a new place. I'm working at, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But on the 15th floor, this is one of the first times I've been profiled in a while. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And
how do you know you were profiled?
They're like, you know what? You go to the 15th floor.
Okay.
And when you go to the 15th floor, it's 42 floors, you know what I'm saying, in this building. And it was like, you know what, when you go to this floor, see, they're supposed to give me a chair because my knee fucked up. So, you know, give you the chair.
Wait, how did they profile you? As what? Black, fat? What's the profile?
I'm about to get to that.
Oh.
So I go there, you know, the first day I go there, you know what I'm saying, it's the American Association of Medical Assistants. American Association of Medical Assistants. I'm a 20 North whack. You gotta put them on blast. You know what I'm saying? And I go there, and they're like 15th floor. It's a lounge room. They got pool tables, poker tables, everything.
Sounds nice.
You know what I'm saying? I go there on my lunch. I sit there, I put my iPad in my ears and shit like that. I look at this black bitch looking at me. I said, oh, man, what the fuck? You know, and everybody knows when they're on their break. The last important minute of your break is the last 7 minutes of your break. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
I'm like, the last 7 minutes of your break is very important because that's when you get yourself together. That's when you get up. So I ain't think nothing of it.
You said when you get up.
This is Uncle Tom ass motherfucking nigga working with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't you know, he's polite. I don't really say shit to him. You know, and I go there and I cross my legs. And I come back down. He was like, man, you better watch it when you go to the 15th floor. I'm like, that's the lounge area. This is how niggas get profiled. I'm like, that's the lounge. I'm this nigga's boss. You don't even know it. I'm like, that's the lounge area. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, they don't want you there. They don't go there no more. You lucky that Rich is his boss, or Freddy. And I fuck with Freddy. Freddy's my man. We go down there together. So I'm like, oh, really? Oh, really now? I tell Freddy, he calls the motherfucking security and all that shit. You know, I could have sued the shit out of him. I felt I was profiled against.
I don't understand what happened.
It was like, we see a nigga in a lounge area, and that woman that we don't know.
Okay.
And who is he? Why is he here? He makes the white people feel uncomfortable.
This is you and Freddie talking. I mean, you and who's saying this?
When the guy that works with me.
Oh, he's saying that about another
He's
black
saying that about me, like, don't go to a lounge.
Oh, he's saying this about you.
Yeah, don't go to a lounge area no more. You know what I'm saying? They think you look suspicious. So he was like, you look, you Freddie. And I don't fuck with Freddie. I told Freddie that shit. He sent the email. Oh, I was like, man, they profiled me. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm a manager there. How dare they? You know, it's 2025 and a nigga got profiled again. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know
So
that
did they profile you because you were?
they profiled me because I had a skull cap and a mask, and I was in a recreational area, and I was a new employee.
Oh.
But it's 42 floors on there. So there's people that come new in there every day. They single me out. Pieces of shit.
Okay. All right.
You know what? But I was like, you know what? I put my head down on my floor. I was like, you know what? I'm not going there no more. And Freddie was like, no, fuck that shit. I'm gonna wear my mask and my skull cap, and I'm gonna come down there with you. That's what we gonna do. Fuck that shit.
Did he do that?
And he did. He did.
Did the same thing happen?
No, all the motherfuckers got it written up and shit like that. And the security company was black. A white person complained about a nigga, and that's what happened. I want to give shouts out to Freddy Flow for that. You know, Freddie, you know what I'm saying? You don't really get too many white people that look after you. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man,
Freddy Flow. I feel like you gave him that name. That's his real name?
Yeah.
Freddie Flow.
He's gonna be on the show. He's like the oldest rapper you ever meet in your life,
Oh, he a rapper?
Oh, yeah. But I didn't know that either.
Snub Knows Show. Ooh.